y'all, good morning. It's Saturday, man, and it's about 9. So I got a little treat today for you guys. We're gonna get the Budweiser. Mr. Anderson wants to hire Bo to help me do some stuff over there. I'm gonna take the Bobcat over to his house, and yeah, and the Budweiser is coming too. So he ain't doing as good as he says he is. So apparently he's been working for, been working, you know, somewhat for a preacher up here at the shelter, and so the preacher's been letting him, you know, kind of crash out at the shelter, even though the shelter's really not even open unless it's real cold. But apparently they got a couple of guys that they let stay up there as long as they work, you know, for the shelter and whatever, you know. Now, I don't know how much I agree with that or not. You know, churches and shelters and all, they all have, you know, the best intention for the most part. But, you know, it can be viewed upon as, you know, a little slanted because, like, for instance, Bo was working at the preacher's house ripping a deck off, you know, but the preacher's not paying him. But he's letting him, you know, stay at the shelter. So, you know, I mean, for somebody like Bo, that's about the only way. That's about the only way he can survive, man, and actually, you know, keep his sanity. I'm not going to be working Bo regular as long as I got Zach and Drew. So, you know, Bo's not going to be coming back out here on a regular basis. Now, I don't mind, you know, letting him work, you know, a day here, a day there as needed. But we're not bringing Bo back on board, man. So, it seemed boring watching all the videos, y'all, but when you're living in it, it ain't boring worth a damn. So, just saying, man. Just saying, man. So I appreciate all the comments yesterday, and man, I had to turn the comments off, y'all. Man, good Lord, y'all giving back a damn boy, y'all. I don't know what to say, but I appreciate the comments, man, and you guys are right to a certain degree. You know, the guys that work for you can't really determine or dictate what jobs they do, and really, to be honest with you guys, Drew didn't really, you know, well, Drew didn't really say he would not work at all, period. He just said he'd rather not. And so, like I said yesterday, if you'd rather not, then I'd rather you not, okay? So, he didn't say, well, man, fuck that, man, I'm not going to do that, dude. It wasn't nothing like that, man. It was more like, you know, I already knew that he didn't want to do mulch, and I already knew, you know, just based on history, that now if I had insisted that he do that mulch job, then he would have done it. You would have, but I didn't insist on it because Drew didn't do the mulch in the years previous, and I knew I had a couple of guys that would do it, and it not be a big deal, you know. But if we were pressed, Drew would have to be over there doing it, or I'd be a lot more upset about, you know, that. And there's no surprises or nothing. Now, the beds over there, the weeds over there growing in those beds and all, that's unacceptable, man. And if Drew has not seen the video, well, it doesn't matter if you've seen it or not. I'm going to address that with Drew on Monday. We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to be a lot more alert about these type of little things, because see, these little things that I assume guys know, and part of that's my fault, they don't know. They don't know what to look out for. And that's why y'all always hear me talking about, you know, everybody thinks they can do this for a living. Because, you know, me, whoever, other YouTube guys or whatever make it look easy. Well, hell, if he can do it, I can do it. And you can, but you got to be on your A game to make top dollar, man. And that's what I'm all about, is making top dollar with minimal expenses. So, you know, these little lawn videos and these little lawn care stuff that y'all see us doing, these $50 to $60 yards, make no mistake, man, they are the meat of the whole operation, okay? And if you can't get that part down right, then you're not going to be able to advance in my company. So we got to master that. Like I said yesterday, I want Drew to be, and Zach to be just as good as I am. As far as, you know, determining what needs to happen on each individual lawn. You can't just go up on a freaking lawn and just cut the grass. And the bad thing about it is, me and Drew have had conversations about Chad's over there where the mulch was done yesterday, because it's a weekly. And so so there's been many weeks, and Drew knows this, and I'm not throwing Drew under the bus. And Drew knows this, that we talk about, well, man, there really ain't nothing to do over at Chad's, man, and you know, cutting the grass and all, you know. But see, there was, and y'all saw yesterday that there's plenty to do over there. But if you're just gonna crank a lawnmower up and run across the grass real quick and call that done, that's not how I do the weekly customers. The weekly customers are a little bit different than the bi-weeklies. Now, it doesn't really matter for any job like that one. Y'all saw how neat the beds are, how neat they keep the shrubbery, how they installed low maintenance shrubbery when they built the house. I laid all that out for them when they built the house. They came to me and hired me to come up with a landscape plan that will, you know, minimize their maintenance. And so y'all notice that the beds, and it's a guy like me, a landscaper's dream, to have beds like that, where the bushes get cut once a year. You know, everything is real slow growth, and nothing's really big and overwhelming of the house. If you notice in the video yesterday, those beds are neat, and they're designed like that, and they are to stay like that. And you know, any green thing coming up in that brown mulch, just like, you know, it's like, I mean, come on, man. Y'all gotta admit, I mean, and then on top of that, we're talking about, well, man, there's nothing really to do over there. You know, just going through the motions is what, you know, me and Drew talking about. So yeah, just go through the motions, man. No big deal, you know. But see, that's the thing about a weekly. You got time on a weekly to do things like that, because, like, he could skip a whole piece of the grass, like the outside of the fence on the left-hand side of the house. If you're facing the house, he could skip that one whole trip or two, right? And pull weeds. We're gonna be pulling weeds over there. I don't even, you know, the beds are so clean and neat. I don't even at this point right now, I don't even want to spray it, y'all. I ain't got to. If we're going over there, this is my thinking, man, and y'all let me know if y'all think that I'm asking too much. This is my thinking. Y'all saw the yard. Y'all saw the low-growing grass. Y'all saw the low-maintenance beds. Now, though every freaking weed has been pulled out of there, because that's what Zach, they're really good at that, okay? Make no mistake, really good at that. And I don't worry about the detail on jobs when I got Zach and his people's coming, because that's what they do. That's what they like to do. Their heart is in it, man. You know. So with that being said, every weed's been pulled. So from this point on, right, I'm going to be going over there and I'm going to be monitoring that job, and it's kind of going to be a little test for Drew. So Drew, if you're watching, man, you know, hey, man, we got to do better on that, dude. I mean, I'm just saying, man, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but we got to do better, man. That is not acceptable on a regular customer that pays in advance, that's at every weekly job. And if it were overwhelming and they didn't spend money, so a lot of customers, y'all, they let the beds get way overgrown with the bushes and with the, you know, with the weeds and everything. And they don't pay, and they want me to come every 2 weeks. And, you know, the beds are not that important to them. See, that's the biggest thing when you got guys working for you. They don't grasp that. They can't see the difference in a yard like Chad's yard, which is yesterday, and a yard that is not neat and not this and not that, you know, because the guys don't, you know, and some of that, well, I'm going to say it, man, a lot of that falls on me, man. I got to do better in training and making sure that these guys are neat looking. And y'all saw how long it took me to pull those big weeds in the front. Now, once the weeds get away from you, well, of course, it's going, man, I don't want to pull no weeds. Well, sorry, you're gonna have to. If you are going over there every week and you're just weed eating around the edge of the beds, right? You're weed eating the edges, you know, the grass line. I mean, dude, there's weed, and the weeds are growing right there, and they're damn, you know, 8 or 9 inches tall. And you're just gonna walk right by that? That's the thing that you got when you got guys that work for you. It ain't because they don't want to do a good job. That ain't why. It's because they just ain't even seeing it like I'm seeing it. And that's my job, to make them see it like I see it. You know? If they're not seeing it like that, then that's a problem. Because I gotta say, man, I'm very surprised that the owner did not call me and say something about those weeds in there. He's not real particular, but he knows, just like I know, that he wants to keep it neat. And look, y'all, he will spend. He don't mind spending whatever I tell him. You know, he ain't no dummy, but he will spend money, okay? Big time. And, you know, for instance, he wanted us to start pushing the lawn, the front and the back. So that's what we're doing. And I know that that's, you know, outside of the norm, but see, that's what he's paying for. So not only are we gonna push it and stripe it and do it different angles every time, but we also gonna get them weeds up on them beds. And we're gonna keep them beds nice and neat, just like you saw when I left yesterday. That when we come rolling around in August, I want the beds to look exactly the same, other than a little bit of you know, wear on the damn mulch color because of the heat of the summer. Other than that, I don't want no weeds growing up in those beds. And these guys, any guys that's working for me, Drew, Zach, or anybody, we're gonna make sure that we are proactive on that kind of thing. You know, and to somebody like me or you or somebody that's in the game and been in the game for a long time, those weeds that I pulled out of the ground on the front of the house there, dude, are you kidding me? I hate to make such a big deal out of, it's just weeds, man, you know, but man, it just reeks of sorriness. That's what it does. It reeks of it. And I don't want to run my business like that, man. So anyway, I'm finna pick up the Budweiser, y'all. The Budweiser. I miss having Bo around sometimes. Not really. But I do not miss the stress factor that he creates in the working world. So I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second, and I'll turn it back on when I'm sitting down here waiting. Because my boy, he ain't got but one little old bag. So see, they're feeding everybody up here. This is the best place for him to stay right now because of all the.
You ready?
Buck.
Oh my God! Really?
Y'all look, you too. Look. What's up?
Oh man, right?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, right?
You looking good, man? How you feeling, man?
I feel all right, dude.
Right.
Look, this is their big ass tray.
What's all them heavy shirts right there? Are them shirts in that bag? In that lane?
Oh, they're like work vests.
I know. Damn.
Dude, look, right when you pulled up, they was serving big trays of Chick-fil-A.
Damn,
But I ate
dog.
two
Why you
pieces-
grabbing Ray one?
I ate 2 pieces of pizza.
Why you grab Ray one? You ain't thinking about your buddy?
Yeah, I would have thought about you.
How you feeling, man?
Alright, man.
Feeling good?
Alright.
You damn, you staying kind of sober?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing, I mean, you know, roundabout better, you know.
We'll tell YouTube, hey man,
Hey,
look, they've been asking about you and worried about you and,
Hey,
and saying, where's Bo at? And how's he doing? And, you know, apparently you're the center of attention on Ray Ray's channel. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know that.
Got the same phone, man.
Oh, hell. Good job, man. You got it. I bet it's charged too, ain't it?
No, it's actually dying.
Oh, God.
But I got a
You I got a cable right here, dude.
See, it's cracked. I just need to get me a good case. Yeah, I came down. I walked from Palmetto to.
Is it what kind of plug-in is it? That
Hardy's
plug-in?
Waffle House.
What, is it a big plug-in or a little one? You got a plug-in?
I came to court that day, man, and see.
Man, that storm tore up everything, didn't it, dude?
Yeah, out from here,
Dude. So you been doing good?
Yeah, I've been doing all right, man. He had me do that little bit of work at his house.
He ain't paying you though, is he? I mean, he's letting you stay there, but he ain't
Yeah, he
giving you
paid-
cash, is he?
Yeah, he gave me a little. Damn! Don't tell me I left my freaking plug plugged in.
So how you been
I've
feeling?
been in North Marietta, man.
Like North Marietta?
That's all right. Right, it's right up the street from Whitewater's. Closed
I know,
down.
but you had to get away, dude. You know what I'm saying? You was going down a rabbit hole, dude.
Dude, I was out in the middle of the freaking road on Rockaway Road, damn headlights staggered.
I know, dude. I mean,
Oh,
you was.
fuck, dog.
Now I'm gonna bring you back up here when we're done, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
cool.
I just want you to know that I ain't trying to. Ain't no. I'm not. Yeah, you don't need to get hung up. You know. Plus, is it charging?
Light the bolt on there. Yeah, there it goes.
Plus,
There it goes.
they got all that storm shit that happened, right?
Mm.
So all that storm shit is they got all kind of things that help people out, don't they? Going on. Well, normally they wouldn't be serving food right there, would they? If it wasn't for the the storm that came through, right?
Well, they do that. They do that over there. They do that anyway, I think.
Really?
They had one meal since I've been there, and they've been freaking loaded, dude. Pizza and salad, pasta and desserts and cakes, macaroni and cheese. But they haven't had. But now they got that. And I went and did some painting at I-58, dude. I painted with Claudio's painting for 2 days. He brought me over here to I-58. We was down there. I was doing trim and putting drop cloths and tape.
Oh yeah.
And doing the trim around the bathroom stuff, around the toilets.
You trying to be like your Uncle Billy?
Yeah, I painted for 2 days, about 4 or 5 hours a day. He gave me 120 for that.
That's good, man.
That
So
was like a week ago. And
so
I spent all of it.
guess where we working?
Where?
Mr. Anderson.
Anderson. Oh God.
Mr. Anderson. I told him, I said, Bo, I said, me and Bo gonna come over there. We're gonna get the Bobcat and take it over there. He got a little weed eating he wants you to do, and just kind of support the machine, you know.
All right.
We're not gonna be working all day or nothing, dude. It ain't gonna be hard. So, yeah. My wife got a new car.
She did.
Brand new, 2022.
Damn.
Man, so much is loaded. You ain't seen the new mower I got either, have you? I got a diesel, man. A diesel lawnmower.
Oh my
A
God.
Ferris diesel. Big boy shit, man. You ain't been around in a while. How long's it been since you've been out here?
About 6 weeks.
Dang, y'all hear that, you two? Y'all been asking about Bo for 6 weeks. I'm gonna pull up a Chick-fil-A, get me a biscuit, man. I gotta have something to eat, man. Before we get over here, Mr. Anderson.
Whenever I work for him, he gives me $10. You know, he'll give me $10 an hour, man.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get today. Like I said.
Ain't bad.
Well, not considering.
I had a job.
And look, man, I checked my P.O. box. I never got the money order back. I mean, I don't know, dude. It had your name on it, Gerald Rainwater. I don't know what. Can't nobody do anything with it, can they?
My food card's on $234.
Really? Right now?
I ain't got it though.
Where's it at?
it's caught up in the freaking mix. It got caught up there, and the new card's sitting at the office at the place. But he's like, "Well, I can't open your mail and get the card out and put it in another envelope and send it to you."
Tell me you just forwarded to the whole envelope.
That's what I'm
Oh, it's
talking
up there in Cobb County?
about. It might be on the way to right there.
Yeah.
He didn't get back with me. He said he was gonna see what he could do.
Well, we was staying pretty busy, man. They did all the mulch over there at Chad's yesterday. You know Chad? Over there at Gates Entry. Over there. Zach did all that mulch over there yesterday.
Yeah, about this shirt for $5 at the thrift store yesterday. I went to the music shop.
Dang.
I felt original for the first time. Since I was young, when I first got to Newton, you know, sober. I got up in the morning and I had a little.
So when's that? Fess up, dude. Fess up, man. When was the last time you had a drink, Bo? Come on, man. Don't tell Ray a lie. Yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Last weekend I went to that big pub in Newton.
The big pub?
Yeah, it's a big, huge bar. They sit outside. It's huge.
On downtown Newton? I mean, them trees, man. I mean, that's storm. That's
Lexington,
storm.
Kentucky, and the Derby shit.
Oh yeah.
Young boys.
Damn, dog.
Met a few different kind of people over there. Some waitresses being nice. But I ain't been
you was
back
all
there.
cleaned up though, wasn't you?
Yeah, I bet I'm hanging on to all my places, man. Barely, you know what I mean, by the skin of my teeth.
Well, that's better than what you was doing.
Yeah, I know.
You wasn't doing good when you left. You had to get out of here, man. You
I
know.
wasn't doing good.
So what? Well, but that's life, though, dude. Right? You know, it's always gonna be on us out here.
I know.
You know. I mean.
So.
But I'm surprised you don't have a lot of work. I'm surprised there's not a lot of work up there, man, with all that storm stuff going on, dude.
You know how I called my attorney. I was like, "Call me back, Mr. Hickman. I want to know where my court date is." Well, they told me to leave, and I got out there. I mean, when I finally got my bag, my roller suitcase, my backpack, and I went to the bus stop. What am I gonna do? I mean, they was lined up out there in tents on the hill. I was like, "Damn, is this all waiting for me? How'd this get here? What am I gonna do?"
Where at?
Right.
I mean,
When you come out of Elizabeth Inn, going down toward the Burger King, McDonald's at Bell's Ferry,
right.
you see a mountain on the left right there.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's that intersection right there.
I did community service at Elizabeth Inn when I was in my early 20s, man. I had like 30 hours of community service.
Well, he called back and he said, "Mr. Rainwater, I don't know what you intend on doing, but your court date's tomorrow." I said, "Oh God!" I said, "I'm at the right spot then." I stayed at the bus stop.
So are you saying that outside of Elizabeth Inn they got that they got like a damn camp
Couple of them. They're not huge.
where people are
Like that many tents, 1, 2, 3. But that's all there was. But when I got out there, when I had to go, there was another one set up down there with dudes out at it. People at the bus stop waiting, smoking weed.
homeless camp?
No, homeless. But luckily, I didn't have to get down there in there. I had to come back to Kelly County to go to court. Worked out perfect.
And when you went to court, you was cleaned up too, wasn't you?
All I gotta do is non-report, non-pay.
You ain't got to pay them no money? Well, so what do you got to do?
They recommended a drug evaluation.
Right.
That's it. And with that drug evaluation, I might be able to go to it and get me a med, look, get a doctor, because that means I'm in with the state on that part. Wayne, who stays at the shelter over there, there's only 3 of them, me, Wayne, and another guy that works there.
Right back here?
He got Social Security in a month. Through Bridges the Gap.
How old is he?
He's in his 30s.
Damn.
700.
But he probably got he probably has been to many doctors to classify him as, you know, not able to work or whatever.
Seems like I would have done got it.
Huh?
Seems like I would have done got it, but I'm always trying to work too much.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to the doctor either and getting psychologists and psychiatrists to deem you not fit. You know what I'm saying?
And well, next year gets you.
Like that's how Brandy got a check. That's how Brandy got her check, because she just kept going to the doctor. Her mama kept taking her to the doctor. You keep going to the doctor, and the doctor's seeing all this stuff. The doctor finally, eventually, just writes you out and say, "Yeah, man, you need to get a check." And then once that happens, it's on and popping. Then you get a check, and it's damn near hard not to get it anymore. I mean, You know, once they start giving it to you, man, it's on then. You know. All right, y'all. So we got loaded up, and we're headed down here to Miss Anderson's, man. It shouldn't. I don't know how long we'll work, but you know, I know that I'm gonna wish I had brought the brush cutter, but he acted like he didn't want to do that. But see, these customers, they don't really know what the Bobcat can do and stuff, man. If I was him, I'd have said, bring the brush cutter, man. Let's try it down there in that back spot, you know. We got the weed. All right, y'all, so we just pulled up over here. Man, this place is a mess, man. It's bad, dude. Prime example of, you know, the homeowner's not really, I mean, he's not really getting the most bang for his buck over here for sure. Not even close. We could do so much work over here for just a little bit more money if we had all the attachments. But he told me not to bring the brush cutter, and I'm gonna show y'all. This brush cutter is needed over here. You need a damn, you need, dude, it's bad, man. So basically what we're gonna be doing, y'all, is we're gonna be moving some of the construction material, and we're the ones that actually moved it here. Sometimes, you know, saving stuff is not worth the cost it takes to move stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get on the Bobcat. I'm gonna get it going and get everything rolling, and I'll get a little bit of video as we go. Okay. All right, y'all. So basically, what we're doing here is we're going to put the stuff in the dumpster there. So y'all see all this debris right, all that debris right there. We're gonna kind of get. All right. I got to get to work, y'all. These two rolls of wire on there, and we'll put it right up there by it. I'll put it right behind those rocks. Yeah. All right. And then what? Let's see. What are you going? So do you have to go through all of that? I'm thinking about. I hate for you to have to go through stuff while you're paying for a machine. You know. Yeah. I mean, I'm just being real with you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah. I've got two huge pieces right there, like 5 by 12. Yeah. That came out of that pecan tree. Was where the. You're gonna keep them, ain't you? Yeah, I was gonna. All right, y'all. So we working over here. I ain't been able to get a lot of footage, man, because it's just so bad over here, and it's a little area. The Bobcat is, you know, this is a prime example of really not being, I don't know, the homeowner's really not ready for us to be over here, because he's wanting to go through some of this stuff before he decides whether he's going to throw it away or not. And see, having a machine like this sitting here while you're going through stuff, that is not good. But Bo, how you feeling, buddy? I feel all right, man. Been doing good. Yeah, we got this drainage right here was clogged up. We just got it to where it'll flow. He needs to put some more. He needs to put some rock or something in there. You know, stop the. Yeah. Let me go ahead and send you that video, man. Yeah. So we saw a snake, but both saw a snake, and we don't know what kind of snake it was. I don't know. Both seem to think it was a cottonmouth. It might have been. I don't know. There's really no water around here or nothing, so I don't really know. You send that to me? But this is a prime example of when the owner's really not ready, and see,
man, I can't see it.
and it's going to cost him the same money as if you know. Well, basically what we're doing, I was over here back, you know, I don't know, back in the fall when they were wrapping up this house. You know, well, really last summer, about a year ago, and we moved all this stuff around and put it down here and piled it all up. It's a lot of building material and old school building material that you can't really get anymore. And y'all know that building material is sky high right now. So it's a pretty big deal. You know, you don't want to throw away nothing. And I get it, you know, but there's a lot of debris here that needs to be thrown away.
I'd love to go to Walmart, man.
How come you don't go?
Hey, when I get my food card, you want to hook something up?
Who's this cat right here hanging out?
Where's he at? Wayne, god dang it. That's my cigarette man. Look, he took me, he gets a check now. That's the one that got Social Security. Ain't but 3 of us. He took me to the damn Japanese restaurant up here and spent 20-something bucks on some chicken through a stick with some rice.
Damn, dog.
He said, I like eating here.
All right, man. Good job today, man. Appreciate your help, man.
I appreciate it, man. Let me grab my bag out.
Get your bag. Yep. Anyway, I done ate the Sammy, man. It's 3:30. I'm finna go in here and just sit on the couch and rest some, man. It's Ray. I kick back, man. Peace out.